First up, we're unraveling the incredible career of Leonardo DiCaprio. We're talking about how his journey to becoming one of the last true movie stars was built on a foundation of vulnerability, and how he masterfully turned perceived weaknesses into his greatest strengths. Prepare to see the icon in a whole new light. Then, Leonardo DiCaprio himself weighs in on the future of cinema. He's sharing his thoughts on why the box office remains absolutely crucial in today's streaming-dominated world, and what makes his latest project, One Battle After Another, a must-see cinematic event. Get ready for some industry insights. Next, we're ranking the absolute best of Leonardo DiCaprio's filmography. Forget the obvious choices. We're digging deep into his most iconic roles and collaborations with legendary directors to bring you a definitive list that might just surprise you. Which films made the cut? And finally, a shocking revelation from Leonardo DiCaprio's past. He's opening up about the moment his first agent told him his name was too ethnic for Hollywood and offered him a new one. This is a story about identity, perseverance, and defying the odds. You'll want to hear this. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss an update. Leonardo DiCaprio's vulnerability, the secret ingredient to stardom. Forget the stoic heroes. Leonardo DiCaprio's legendary career is a masterclass in embracing vulnerability. While many expected him to follow the path of invulnerable action stars, DiCaprio has consistently chosen roles that highlight human frailty, deep insecurity, and characters often in over their heads. From his early days in Titanic, where Jack Dawson's charm was inseparable from his precarious situation, to his Oscar-winning turn in The Revenant, DiCaprio has carved out a unique niche by portraying deeply flawed, relatable individuals. His willingness to embody characters like the hilariously incapacitated Jordan Belfort in The Wolf of Wall Street or the morally adrift Ernest Burkhart in Killers of the Flower Moon strips away the glossy veneer of stardom and reveals the messy, often uncomfortable truths of humanity. This commitment to unfiltered performances, even in the face of immense pressure to conform to traditional masculine archetypes, has not only sustained his career, but elevated him to the status of one of the last movie stars. Audiences and critics alike have lauded DiCaprio's brave choices, noting how his performances resonate precisely because of their raw honesty and emotional depth. His continued success with directors like Martin Scorsese and Paul Thomas Anderson underscores the industry's appreciation for his distinctive approach. But is this vulnerability the only key to his enduring appeal? Stick around as we explore what Leonardo DiCaprio himself thinks about the future of the box office. The box office reigns supreme. DiCaprio's bold stand for cinema. In an era dominated by streaming, Leonardo DiCaprio is sounding the alarm for the enduring power of the big screen. He firmly believes that the box office remains important because it signifies a shared, communal experience that cannot be replicated at home. Speaking about his latest film, the visually stunning One Battle After Another, directed by Paul Thomas Anderson and shot on vintage VistaVision cameras, DiCaprio emphasizes its unique, tactile nature, crafted specifically for an immersive theatrical journey. He urges audiences to witness the film as intended, in a cinema, highlighting how such specialized cinematic experiences are vital for the health of the film industry. This stance comes as DiCaprio, a global superstar, also shared a personal anecdote about facing industry bias early in his career, where he was advised to change his name due to it being perceived as too ethnic. His father's strong refusal to let him alter his identity underscores the importance of authenticity, a theme that seems to echo in his professional choices. While the box office is clearly on his mind, what about his incredible filmography? We're about to break down his greatest hits. Beyond Titanic, ranking DiCaprio's 7 masterpieces. Leonardo DiCaprio's cinematic journey is packed with unforgettable performances, but which ones truly stand out? We're diving deep into his filmography to rank the 7 best movies that showcase his incredible talent, often in collaboration with Hollywood's finest directors. While his iconic role in Titanic is undeniable, this list ventures further to explore the depth and range that have defined his career. From the gritty revenge saga of Gangs of New York and the slick con artistry of Catch Me If You Can, to the complex portrayal of Howard Hughes in The Aviator, DiCaprio consistently delivers. His Oscar-winning survival epic, The Revenant, and the mind-bending heist thriller, Inception, are also highlighted for their sheer spectacle and DiCaprio's captivating presence. The intense crime drama, The Departed, and Quentin Tarantino's nostalgic Once Upon a Time in Hollywood round out a list that celebrates his evolution as an actor who thrives when pushed by visionary filmmakers. Fans are buzzing about this definitive ranking, debating which performances deserve the top spots and rediscovering the breadth of DiCaprio's impact on cinema. But his journey to the top wasn't without its hurdles. Get ready for a shocking story about his name and Hollywood's bias. Lenny Williams, DiCaprio's name game shocker. In a candid revelation that shines a light on Hollywood's past prejudices, Leonardo DiCaprio shared a startling encounter from his early career. During an appearance on the New Heights podcast, the superstar disclosed that his very first agent advised him to change his name, deeming Leonardo DiCaprio too ethnic for the industry. The proposed new moniker? Lenny Williams, a jarring suggestion that aimed to make him more palatable to casting directors. Thankfully, DiCaprio's father, George DiCaprio, vehemently opposed the idea, tearing up the headshot and declaring, "Over my dead body." This moment, shared alongside co-star Benicio del Toro's similar experience, highlights the persistent pressure for artists to alter their identities to fit industry molds, a challenge DiCaprio ultimately overcame to become a global icon. This story has sparked widespread discussion online about identity, representation, and the historical gatekeeping within Hollywood. And that's a wrap on today's explosive updates. But don't go anywhere, we've got a lightning-fast recap coming your way. And that's a wrap on another action-packed Spears spotlight. We've seen how Leonardo DiCaprio's vulnerability built his legendary career, heard his passionate defense of the cinema experience, ranked his absolute best films, and uncovered a shocking early career rejection based on his name. What an episode! Don't forget to smash that like button if you enjoyed this deep dive, subscribe to the Spears Spotlight for all your Hollywood news, and ring that notification bell so you're the first to know when we drop our next video. Let us know your favorite DiCaprio movie in the comments below, and follow us on all social media platforms to stay connected. We'll see you next time.